I turned $500 into $1 million with this boring investment. No one talks about it. Everyone wants the flashy get-rich-quick secret. But the truth is, the most powerful wealth-building tool in history isn't flashy at all. It's boring. And it's the S&P 500. Let's start with the numbers. Historically, the S&P 500 has returned about 10% annually over the long run. That means if you invest $500 every month starting at age 18, by the time you're 25, you'll already have close to $50,000 invested. That doesn't sound like $1 million yet, but here's where compounding does the heavy lifting. Leave that money alone, don't touch it, and by the time you're at retirement age, that small pile snowballs into over $1 million, even if you never add another dollar. But here's the real kicker. Most people don't stop at $500 a month. They increase contributions as their income grows. Double it to $1,000 per month, and you're looking at millions faster. The earlier you start, the more time you give compounding to work its magic. Time in the market beats timing the market every single time. Now let's get specific. You don't need to pick individual stocks. You don't need to outsmart Wall Street. You just buy a low-cost S&P 500 index fund or ETF, like VOO from Vanguard or SPY. These funds give you instant ownership in companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and hundreds more. You're not betting on one company, you're betting on the entire American economy. Think about it. Every time someone buys an iPhone, uses Microsoft Teams, shops on Amazon, or searches on Google, you're benefiting. The S&P 500 is like owning a tiny slice of the whole economy, and history shows that over decades, the US economy keeps growing. Let me give you a real example. Imagine you invested $10,000 into the S&P 500 in 1980. By 2020, without adding another dollar, that same $10,000 would have grown to over $700,000. That's the power of compounding in action, and that's why the boring option outperforms the flashy hype plays in the long run. Now, a lot of people ask, but what about crashes? What about 2008? What about 2020? Here's the answer. Yes, markets crash, they drop. Sometimes it feels brutal. But history shows that after every crash, the market recovers and reaches new highs. The people who panic and sell lose. The people who stay consistent and keep investing win. Dollar cost averaging, putting in the same amount every week or month, smooths out the ups and downs. And here's something most people don't realize. You don't have to be rich to start. Many brokerages now let you buy fractional shares. That means you can start with as little as $5, $10, or $20 at a time. The point isn't the amount, it's the habit. Build the system early, automate it, and forget about it. That's how you build real wealth. Now let's zoom out. Why does this matter? Because most people spend their lives chasing short-term wins. Meme stocks, lottery tickets, crypto pumps. Some win, but most lose. Meanwhile, the quiet investors who consistently buy the S&P 500 hold and let it compound. They retire millionaires, and no one notices until it's too late. So if you take one thing from this video, it's this. Stop chasing hype. Pick a boring index fund like VOO or SPY. Set up automatic contributions and let time do the work. Wealth isn't built in a week. It's built over decades of consistent, boring discipline. If you got value from this, smash that like button, subscribe to Profit Pulse, and drop a comment below. Tell me, what age do you want to retire and what's your number? Let's build this journey together.